Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Year the Batman. Today's BTAS episode is Catwalk, so you could probably imagine the villain is Catwoman. So Catwoman, she's at this like fancy party. Selena Kyle, she's been reformed for a while. It's kind of funny. She's been bad for like 1, 2 episodes, and then she's been kind of like the victim of circumstance for like 3 episodes. So it's interesting seeing a Catwoman who's been more so, I guess, good than bad. But this episode, she's having a craving for more. She misses her Catwoman persona, the thrill of the hunt, the thrill of the chase, and all that. And she's at this one party. I think it's like Veronica Freeman. She's hosting a party, and they're opening up a new exhibit in the museum dedicated to animal preservation. And her great grandfather, he was some sort of conservationalist, and Celine's like, yeah, because he killed like a shit ton of animals, and the only way he couldn't kill animals anymore was by making a preservation so they could like fucking not die. Um, so she is tired of the party, so she's done. So she leaves, and has a few words with Bruce here and there too. You can tell Bruce does still care for Selena, even though I, I mean, if it's between Talia and Selena, Selena's the better choice. If it's between fucking Selena and Batgirl, I hate to say it, but Batgirl is the better choice. But I like Batman with nobody. I don't think Batman needs a love interest. Or if so, let's make. I think the genuine, honest, best love interest for Batman is Wonder Woman. That's just my opinion. Or what's her tits from Mask of the Phantasm. But yeah, anyway, so she's on her way out, but then she's picked up by a car, and it turns out to be uh, let's stroke there, the ventriloquist and Scarface, and they're like, hey, or the Scarface is like, well, the dummy. He's like, hey, I put some guys in there to stake out the museum, and we saw you eyeing some of the jewels, and we're throwing together a heist that's foolproof. And if you do this, you get 50% of the cut. You in? And she's like, fuck, that's tempting. Yeah, I'm in. So, I swear to God, this is the most like overly convoluted plan. So she gets there, and she uses ISIS as a distraction because apparently, in a museum with like all these ancient artifacts, like a full ass brontosaurus skeleton, like priceless jewels, like one of a kind stuffed animals. You only have one fucking guard. I mean, I guess it's Gotham City, so your numbers are spread thin. You can either be a guard that's going to get assaulted like once every week, be a criminal, be a social elite, or collateral damage. Like that's pretty much what you can do in Gotham. So Selena uses ISIS to distract the guard. The guard puts him out of the building, and the Scarface is like, "All right, let's do it now." So they shoot smoke grenades into the section of the building where Selena is collecting the diamonds, and that sets her off to like run away. So she's running up this like big ass brontosaurus skeleton, and he like blows it up, and so the whole thing comes down on Selena. She's completely fine, by the way, and the guard shows up. He's like, "Hey, what the hell? You're gonna rob the place." And so Selena knocks him out, and she's on the run for the cops. And so she gets back to her apartment, and she's telling ISIS, "Yeah, I think I gotta get the fuck out of here." And Batman's like, no, hello, I'm here. No, you're not." Uh, and she's like, "Oh my god, Batman. Yes, I wanted to apologize to Mrs. Freeman for being a bitch, so I went back to apologize, but I saw robbers, so I went as Catwoman to be better with the cops." And Batman's like, "Yeah, yeah, that tracks with you, Selena." So they go to the museum to get Selena's side of the story, but they find out that a two priceless stuffed animals were taken as well, because I get fucking fucking Scarface's plan. He wanted Selena to go in there, be a distraction for the cop. They frame her for the robbing and like leave her to like take the fall while going in a different way so they can steal the two artifacts or the two stuffed animals. And I'm just like, guys, there's one fucking guard. You could have gone in, shot him in the head, gone out, and could have been done by then. Like, there. Why did you need Selena Kyle for this? It's just, I mean, the whole plan rests on a big if Selena wanted to come back to that life of crime. Like, that's a huge if you're gambling on. And that was the plan. Like, it's so convoluted. It kind of makes me angry. Um, so Selena, she runs off, goes back to her apartment, and then tracks Scarface down somehow. I'm not entirely sure how she tracked him down. So she gets to the place, and Scarface is making a deal with Penguin about selling a stuffed penguin, like an extinct penguin. So it's nice to have like that little bit of continuity of like the criminals doing work with other criminals. But ISIS on Selena's back, she sneezes, and Scarface is like, "Huh, gotta put a stop to that." So he pulls a crane, which like releases her where she's like hiding from, and she falls and she gets captured. And he tells one of his guards, "Hey, why don't you like go ahead and execute her?" And I'm just like, Scarface, you have a gun, okay? Fucking shoot her in the face. If I'm so sick of these stupid ass villains, like, oh, hey, we got a problem. Let's go take care of it. Yeah, put them in the pit of slowness, and they'll die like in 5 hours once this thing goes on. It's like, no, for God's sake, you have a fucking gun. Like, let's shoot it. Let's shoot the fucking gun. But I digress. So she escapes from one of his thugs' grips, and then Batman comes in. So a fight breaks out. You know how it goes. Batman wins with Selena's help, and during the process, Selena does destroy Scarface. Which I think it's funny that like Scarface is like the only villain you can really see die that many times, just because it is a dummy, so you can kill him off. So I think they want to take advantage of that as much as they can. um, but then at the end, there's a fire that breaks out, and Batman's about to take Selena in. So Selena throws the super rare, like stuffed extinct tiger, and it's only one of a kind. And she's like, "Well, Batman, you can save the tiger, or you can go after me. So bye bye." So she fucks off, and Batman saves the tiger. And I'm just like, man, Selena, you had it so fucking easy, and now you're just right back to square one, being a wanted woman. So yeah, you dug that damn hole for yourself. But still good story overall. Like I said, it's so weird because Batman has feelings for both Talia and Selena in this continuity, and it's just like, come on, Batman, let's have feelings for one, because it would be so interesting to see Talia and Selena Kyle interact together for like Batman's admiration or something like that, or to be like, hey, we can't help but notice you have feelings for each other. What the actual fuck? But yeah, rating wise, I'll just get on to that. I can't give it a 7 because the plot pisses me off. It's not a 3, 2, or 1 because it's not bad. So I'm between 4 to 6. Actually, no, it's not even 6 because I don't really care for Catwoman. At least this version, not as much. So I'm between 4 and 5. But I really like Scarface. So I'll give it a 5. Yeah, 5 out of 7. That's my ranking. Boom, 5.